Hi everyone, it's Bricks on Bricks here for another video, and today I'll be reviewing the 4th Ninjago Core short entitled Honesty. And how I set up these reviews is that first I'll talk about the plot, then I'll talk about the pros, then I'll talk about the cons, and then I'll get into my final verdict. So without further ado, let's get straight on into the plot. So getting straight into the plot, we start out with Kai and Jay leaving the portal that they went through in the last episode, and they're riding their Evo dragons. And then Jay and Kai realize that they are in the Ice Emperor's palace. So then the Ice Samurai arrive and they're riding wolves, which we really haven't seen them ride wolves before. I don't think in Season 11 they were riding wolves. Maybe they were and I just don't remember, but I just don't remember the Ice Samurai riding wolves in Season 11. So then the Ice Emperor tells them that they have been summoned for a competition. And Kai and Jay at first think it's just Zane trying to pull a trick on them and pretending to be the Ice Emperor, but that's not actually the case. And a cell drops from the ceiling with the ninja and Zane that, besides Kai and Jay, the ninja, besides Kai and Jay are in the cell, and Zane says, nope, he's not the Ice Emperor. So then the Ice Emperor says that they are going to be battling to determine what their virtues are. So then Kai tries to lie their way out of having to battle, but Jay doesn't let him do that, and the Ice Emperor says that their dragons cannot fly during this competition with the Ice Samurai. So then he also says that if they win, they will be able to leave through the portal. But if they lose, he will freeze all of the ninja into statues for eternity. So kind of quite crazy there. So then Kai and Jay prepare for battle, and they're actually wearing their hero suits, so kind of crazy there. And Kai actually wins this first battle. And but Jay loses the second battle pretty much, because he kind of wins because both him and the samurai fall off their respective creatures, but since Jay fell off, doesn't really count as a win. So then Jay tells Kai what happened, but Kai tells him basically to lie by omission, and then the Ice Emperor basically thinks that they won fairly, and he's about to threaten his warriors and kill them for losing. But Jay interrupts and says their warriors should not pay for, his lies. And he tells the Ice Emperor that, he was knocked off as well. So then the Ice Emperor feels he knew this the whole time, and the goal for this competition, or this duel, or this joust, as the Ice Emperor was calling it throughout this short, was actually not to see who was the better warrior, but it was to see, who, if the ninja could be honest if they lost. So then he frees the other ninja from the cell, and all of the ninja leave through the portal, and basically the Ice Emperor tells them to go find Master Wu and save him. And that basically is the whole plot for this short, so let's get straight on into the pros. So getting into my pros for this short, I actually do have quite a few more pros than in the last short. And my pros here are, first off, I loved the interactions between Kai and Jay. Those are pretty great. It was also really cool to see the, Ice Castle again with the Ice Emperor and the Ice Samurai. And it was also a cool mystery throughout the short, that the Ice Emperor was actually separate from Zane. So that was kind of very interesting because in Season 11, they were one and the same. The Ice Emperor was Zane. Now, obviously, it's never answered in this short, who the Ice Emperor really is, but I think it's just an interesting mystery to have throughout the short. So overall, those are my pros for this short. Now let's get straight on in to the cons. So getting into my cons for this short, overall I don't have too many. I do have one, however, and that is that I just don't think the honesty message worked all that well for Jay. First off, it was really cringy, and I just don't think, Jay is the kind of character that needs to have honesty as his personal virtue. Jay isn't really the kind of character to lie all that much, so it just didn't make sense to me overall. But that's about my only con with this short, so now let's get into the final verdict. So getting into my final verdict on this short, overall I did really enjoy this short quite a bit. It was cool to see the Neverome again, cool to see the Ice Emperor, all of that stuff. Also cool to see Kai and Jay kind of working together and, bantering throughout this short. So overall, I think a score I would give this short is a 7.75 out of 10. I really did enjoy it. I just think the second short entitled Balance was slightly better. So without further ado, let's get straight on into the outro. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed my review on this short, and stay tuned for next week when I review the next Ninjago Core short.